the future is in God's hands, and we do pray for that guidance and that wisdom every day. What we see, I think, in this walk is, firstly, the vision we have now is for any child to experience God's love as we are there and exploring our Christian faith and the values and the events of that and what that means in our lives, and that's happening now. And it's happening new for the new schools and the new kids that come along. So already that's a hope that keeps happening, especially for the primary schools. We're excited this year because we are extending into high schools. We've had so many Year 6 students over the years ask us, will you be at my high school, as we sadly say goodbye to them in Year 6. And from this year on, we want to be able to say yes. You know, we want to be there, we want to have people there for you so that we can walk alongside you. So this year we've had 2 requests in high schools already. We've had 2 meetings with principals. We hope to kick one off this term. We've got an excited parent wanting to help us start in one of the high schools, and I think that's just the beginning of high school like we began in the primary school. It'll be slow, it'll be challenging, but we just want to walk with that vision, that hope of walking alongside kids in those turbulent teenage years and give them the hope that we have in something bigger than what we just face each day in our lives here, in God's promises and in knowing Jesus. And then extend that through the high schools to colleges. We sort of have this vision that we talk about in our office of a kingdom pathway, that Christian Ed is available to every child in this city in any grade, and they can step into it in any school, in any grade, in the public system, all the way through to uni. And then we know there's amazing uni groups happening as well. So just imagine people walking that walk. And that's where we call on the bigger church. Our hope is the bigger church stepping into this pathway, into this hope, into this vision. Already we have several churches that have partnered, and what we see when volunteers step in and keep going back to the same school, and when churches partner and keep going back to the same school, we see those trusted relationships that are vital in faith formation, in the faith journey and the conversations. To have the trust and to have the consistency, to have that longevity of people walking and staying alongside others is how God works, I think. So we have that hope of extending the pathway, of people coming in to that pathway and filling in the gaps with us. And for us to be able to support that, I guess another hope is to extend our staff hours. We have just enough staff to do the work we're doing at the moment in the primary schools. Just imagine if we had staff dedicated, or staff hours dedicated to high schools, staff hours dedicated to supporting the leaders in those places, even staff hours dedicated to the community partnerships and relationships, and then promoting that too. So big hopes, but the bottom line of all those is impacting the kids' lives, introducing them to a God of love and to the way of Jesus that they can follow and know each day and forever. And if we impact the kids' lives, then we impact the future of this place, we impact the future of their lives, but we impact the future of communities, school communities, families, the wider community, workplaces as they leave school and head into the workplace. So Canberra could change. This city could change from those stats of lowest to highest. Who knows? But if we can impact one life, it's worth it. If we can impact lots of lives, it's so worth it. Such a big hope. But isn't that God's kingdom? That's what we believe in. That's what we hope for.